Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Game of the Week on the UFLX. Well, live on VSN. I'm Adam Bell for VSN. Thank you for logging on and watching this afternoon. We've got the Dunedin Highlanders in Zephyr Hills to take on the Central Florida Golden Eagles. Kickoff coming up here in just a couple of moments. It's been a big weekend on the UFLX. 2 games on tap this afternoon. And we have the game of the week right here in Zephyr Hills. If you're watching online, come on out and support the local squads.
Yep, I'm here.
Got a good crowd in here so far for the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles will be in black uniforms and the Highlanders in blue. Proud to be a part of the VSN, the home network for the UFLX. We carried a game for them last night over in Fort Pierce and happened to be down here in South Florida and got the call, so we shot over here real quick to handle this one. Strong wind. Wind is definitely going to play a factor tonight on special teams and maybe with the quarterback. Wind's blowing from, as you're looking at the screen, from left to right, hitting probably 20 to 30 mile an hour gust. As that front's blowing through, we're expecting rain here around 8 o'clock.
I'm not a scorekeeper.
There's not one up
There's
here.
no scorekeeper up here. I'm the coach.
I don't know.
Like we got the chain gang set, just waiting on a scorekeep for the stadium score. You can catch all the action every week on VSN for the UFLX. If you would like more information on the UFLX, you can go to UFLXfootball.com, directly to their website, and get any information you need about the league and teams on that website. Getting the chain gang set up across the field. We're hoping that front pushes north a little bit.
Outside?
Captains for the Highlanders are ready for the meeting at midfield in the coin toss. Number 74, 13, 8, 2, 14 are the captains for the Highlanders. I'm waiting on captains for the Golden Eagles to separate themselves a little bit from the rest of the team, and we'll get those names out there in just a moment. Field goals and PATs to my left are going to be difficult in this win this afternoon. That might play a factor in the fourth quarter. Whoever wins the coin toss might want to make sure they're going in that direction to the right in the fourth quarter. Kickoff is scheduled for 5 o'clock, running just a couple of minutes behind. I think we're in search of a scorekeeper. Looks like captains now for the Golden Eagles will be 0 Cardwell, number 1 Hart, 75 Phillips, feel a burst of heat in here every once in a while. Is there a heater on in here?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I tried to do before.
Looks like they have found the scoreboard operator. Someone's talking with the white hat right now, going over signals. So hopefully we'll get this thing going here in just a couple of more minutes. Thank you for your patience at home, waiting on kickoff. It's coming up with the UFLX Game of the Week. We're watching the Highlanders warm up during pregame. They have 2 or 3 quarterbacks can sling it. They were launching that thing from the 50 into the end zone several times during warm-ups. Nice tight spirals. It'll be interesting to see how the wind affects them going into the wind, going from right to left. All right, I think we've settled on captains now for the Golden Eagles. 79 Phillips, 26 Stewart, number 1 Hart, number 2 Nan, and number 0 Caldwell.
Set clock.
I think it's 15 minutes.
Yep. And then enter. So you got 15.
Got it.
So then when we start, so it is.
Okay.
We give you this,
Yep.
and stop it.
Captains are at midfield now for both squads.
When quarter change, press that.
Okay.
That's it.
Cloud cover getting dark to our right, but hopefully it's going to swing north,
So again,
and we'll be able to get this thing in
you got to press this multiple times.
Okay.
For touchdowns.
Okay.
without
You don't
too
have
much
touchdowns.
inclement weather playing a factor.
Set clock.
You want your board?
All right.
Oh,
Sounds
oh.
good. We'll call it.
Hey. That's it, brother.
Got it. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
And if you need me, try not to need me.
Yes.
If you do,
All right. I think I'll be good.
yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank
Hey,
you for the-
Adam Bill, VSN.
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you. Got recruited, huh?
Yep.
It happens. It takes everyone to make this thing go.
Yep. That's for sure. I heard it was maybe gonna rain, so.
Sir?
I said I heard it was maybe gonna rain today, so.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't look at the weather, but.
I was checking
looking
the-
up here.
I was checking the weather a while ago. It says it's going to hit here about 8, but I'm hoping it'll blow north because it's kind of going that way. And I'll have to drive through it, headed back home. I have a 3.5 hour ride back home into Georgia.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, but that'll be cool. I've been covering other games all weekend for them, so we're having a ball. All right, there's the toss. Dunedin won the toss, but have elected to defer. So the Highlanders have elected to go into the wind to start things off, so they will end up with the wind in the fourth quarter. There's some serious gust out here today. Number 8 and number 1 deep to receive for the Eagles. '17 will kick for the Highlanders. And we are underway with the UFLX Game of the Week. That's picked up by number 8 at around the 30. He's going to head up the sideline. Still going, forced out. It'll be 1st and 10 at about the 41-yard line for the Golden Eagles.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Somebody was gonna do it. They're like, no, we found somebody. So you know, we know.
All right, thank
Need
you.
a leak for anything.
Thank you. What's your name?
Justin.
Dylan. Nice to meet you.
Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Central Florida. Single back in the backfield. Man in motion to the left. There's a snap. Quick pass out there to the left. Makes one miss. They're going to make the tackle after about a 3-yard gain. Number 0 on the stop for the Highlanders. 2nd down. Second and 7 for Central Florida. Two right, 1 to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback number 0, he's scrambling to his left, going to take off and run. And he'll dive forward close to an Eagle 1st down. It will depend on the spot. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Golden Eagles. Third and short 2. A little bit of motion on the line, no flag. Bobble the snap, ball's on the ground, and Dunedin has it. First turnover of the evening, and the Highlanders come up with it, number 22. It'll be 1st and 10, Highlanders. Highlanders come to the line inside Central Florida territory at about the 46. There's a snap. Hand off to number 29, back to the right. He's going to dive forward for maybe a yard. Second down. Second and 9 for the Highlanders. There's a snap, handoff again. No gain. Defensive line for the Golden Eagles all over that one. 12 and 18 on the stop. Third down. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Passing situation for Dunedin. There's a snap, quarterback dropping back, throws across the flat. That was almost picked off. It's going to be fourth down. Flag on the play over here on the near side. And I think the Eagles will decline it. So it'll be fourth down, 4th and 9. Highlanders going for it here on 4th down. Oh, they motion everywhere, but I don't know who are they going to call on the offense move, but the defense was moving almost simultaneously. Let's see what they decide here. They're going to call motion on the Highlanders. It'll remain 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 14 for Dunedin. And they punt it away. And it takes a Golden Eagle roll for a couple of yards. 1st and 10 for Central Florida at around the 26-yard line. Timeout on the field. An official timeout. We have, I believe, the official timeout is over an equipment issue. Football, get the correct football into the game. And here we go. 1st and 10 for Central Florida. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping back under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down. Clock will continue to run. Second and 10. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. There's a snap. Handoff to number 10. He's trying to get around that left. Oh, nice stop by number 9 for the Highlanders. Upends him for about a 6-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd down. There's a snap, handoff. Draw play doesn't work. They're going to get him for another loss. It's going to be 4th down. Fourth and 16 for Central Florida. There's a snap, punt. Good high punt in this win. That's fielded at about the 42. 89 on the carry. And they're going to wrap him up at about the 45 of Central Florida. 1st down, Highlanders. No score so far here in Zephyr Hills with about 8.5, a little over 8.5 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Two to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. Quarterback rolling. And it's incomplete. Flag comes in. Let's see what the call is. It looks like it's going to go against the Highlanders. It'll be 2nd and 10, or let's see if they're going to take the penalty motion. That's going to back them up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. There's a snap. Under pressure. Wide open. He catches it. A nice open field tackle right there at the original line of scrimmage by number 23. Number 1 on the reception. And it will be 2nd and 10. That is how you make an open field tackle right there. Wrap up, put your head down, go through the tackle. Second and 10. 2 left, 2 to the right, and man, we've got, I don't think that's a free play. That may have been on the defense. Dunedin kept playing. Let's see what the call is. If the defense jumped, that was a free play for the Highlanders. And it was. Offsides. And pass interference. Commissioner Mack, shoot me a message. Is pass interference in this league at the spot of the foul or a 15-yarder? Because they're spotting this one at the spot of the foul. First down. First and goal for the Highlanders inside the 10. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left, man in motion back to the left. Quarterback's going to roll to the right, and that is caught. How in the world did he get? I thought it was picked off for a minute. Clock will continue to run. It looked like for a brief second like it was picked off. And the receiver out there, number 12, just snatched it. Got down to the 5, 2nd and goal. Two receivers left, 2 to the right. 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Highlanders. Running back shifts to the right. Quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Highlanders. Here's the replay of that while they set up for the PAT. Quarterback dropping. Real quick pass there to the left side. And it's a touchdown for Dunedin. They take an early 6-0 lead, pending the PAT. PAT from the 15 going into that win. Interesting call here by the Highlanders going into that win. Number 17 will line up for it. There's a snap, the hold. No good, wide left. Take one more look at that touchdown while they line up for the kickoff. And there you see it. Number 3 on the reception for Dunedin. And they lead 6-0 here with about 6.5 minutes left in the first. You're watching the UFLX Game of the Week on VSN. Varsity Sports Nation is, you can get them on almost any platform. I have them on my Recruit back home. You can get them on Recruit, Apple, on your phone. The Highlanders set to kick. And they're going to kick that one deep. And that's going to go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. I did not mean to hit that clock. Let me reset that. And Central Florida will take over 1st and 10 at the 40. Trips to the left. Quick pass out here to the right. Incomplete. 2nd down. Second and 10 for the Eagles. Quarterback under center. I formation, man motion to the left. Handoff. Not a whole lot there. Number 10 on the carry for the Eagles. It'll be 3rd and a long 10. That wind beating the daylights out of that door, isn't it? Trips to the right, single receiver to the left, 3rd and 10. There's a snap, quarterback dropping under pressure. He gets it to number 10, it's complete. And another nice open field tackle by number 89. It's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the Eagles are going to go for it on 4th and 5. No, I'm sorry. They're in punt formation. I see him now. And he gets that one out of there. That's a line drive. It's going to take a huge Central Florida roll all the way down to the 6. And it'll be 1st and 10 Highlanders deep in their own territory. That was a low kick, but it was a line drive and rolled probably another 20 yards down the field for Central Florida. First and 10 for the team in blue. Swing. Oh, nice catch. He's able to pull that one down. Big number 3. He caught that touchdown reception earlier in the game. It'll be 2nd and 7. Two receivers left, one to the right. Handoff. Close to a Highlander first down. Number 29 on the carry, 54 on the stop. Can be just shy of a first down, 3rd and 1. There's a snap, handoff again, 29 up the middle, and he may have gotten it on the second effort. That may be a Dunedin first down. I believe it is. They're moving the sticks. First and 10 Highlanders. Two to the left, two to the right. There's a snap. Quick pass out here all night. Oh, man, I know he wants that one back. Incomplete. Intended for number 12. Right in the hands. I know that young man wants that one back. 2.5 minutes left here, roughly, in the first quarter. Dunedin traveled well. They've got a pretty good crowd over there on the far side. There's a snap. 14 on the carry. He gained a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 9. They break the huddle on 3rd and 9. 2 left, 2 to the right. Where's big number 3 at? I'm trying to find him. Is a big target. Whistles everywhere. That's incomplete. They're going to bring that one back. And we have a timeout on the field. Was there a flag or just a timeout?
Timeout.
Timeout before the snap?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, we're about to resume play after the timeout. It'll be 3rd and 9. Man in motion to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback quick pass out there to the right. Incomplete. And it'll bring up a big 4th down here. The Golden Eagles should get pretty good field position. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. We had a flag on the play. So it's 3rd and about 4 after the penalty. I apologize. I didn't see the flag. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right on 3rd and 4. Another flag on the play. Motion on the Highlanders. That's going to back them back up 5. It's going to be 3rd and long again. There's a snap under pressure. They're going to get him. Ball's on the ground. 14 picks it up. And they're going to get him all the way back to around the 5. They may call the quarterback in the grass back at the 10. Looks like that's what they're going to do. And it'll be 4th and about 18 for the Highlanders. And on top of all that, a hold, but they're going to decline it. Clock will start. Somebody got a finger on it at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be some huge field position for the Golden Eagles with officially 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. So fantastic field position for the Golden Eagles if they can capitalize on it. It's been a long first quarter. Quarterback dropping, rolling to his right, sets up. He's going to be... And they're going to call him down. Clock will continue to run, I believe. They call that incomplete.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
They waited forever to call it. I was waiting.
Wow. Okay, there we go. Okay, now they call him in the grasp. They had to talk about it for a second. They may get this snap off. And they won't. That's going to wind up the first quarter. Dunedin 6, Central Florida nothing. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Silver Hills, Florida. I'm Adam Bell for VSN. Thanks for watching. Just getting the second quarter underway. Dunedin leads 6-0. It will be second and long after the sack for the Golden Eagles. Two to the left, two to the right. There's a snap. Quarterback looking, and he gets rid of it. Flag on the play. Maybe pass interference again, or a hold on the Highlanders. So with the penalty, it will be first and 10. Man in motion to the right. That's caught for a loss on the play. It'll be second down. There's a snap. Quarterback scrambling, trying to get away from pressure. Throws it deep. That's incomplete. It'll be third down for Central Florida. Third and 13. Oh, what a catch. And he's going to go down to about the 1, maybe the 2. Number 1 on the reception. He went up for it and got it. First and goal, Golden Eagles. And the Highlanders call time with the 13:39 officially on the game clock. That will be Dunedin's second timeout, right? Yeah, their second.
No, they both have one, I think.
Hmm?
They both took one timeout. They both have 2 left.
Okay. First and goal at about the 3. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 2. Second and goal. And now the Golden Eagles want a timeout. Both teams come back out on the field now with just over 13 minutes left here in the second quarter. There's a snap, handoff. Huge penetration for the Highlanders, but he's able to break a couple of tackles. Didn't get in, though. He got the lost yardage back, so it's going to be 3rd and goal again from about the 3. Clock stops. Offsides on the defense. Well, they give them half the distance to the goal. It'll still be 3rd down. Power formation for Central Florida. The big guys are in there. And Dunedin jumps again. A little too eager. He thought he had the snap count timed. Jumped on top of the pile. And they'll move the yardstick another couple of inches. And they're going to push the pile in. I think he's in. He's in. Touchdown, Central Florida. Let's go back and take a look at that TD while they line up for the PAT. There's a snap, and it's just power versus power that time, and he falls in. Central Florida ties it up, pending the PAT. And it looks like the Golden Eagles are going to go for 2. Looking. He's going to take off and run, looking for a block. And he's not going to get it. So we are tied at 6. Let's take one more look at that touchdown run while they set up for the kickoff. Touchdown, Golden Eagles on that run. And Eagles set up for the ensuing kickoff here, with officially 12:03 remaining here in the first half. Eagles set to kick. Little squib kick. Picks it up at about the 35, and he's going to be down at the 40. 1st and 10, Highlanders. There's a snap, handoff, 29. He may lose a yard. 54 and 44 on the stop. 2nd down. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Fake the handoff inside. Quarterback steps up in the pocket, looking for some room. He's going to have to take off. And they're going to bring him down after about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right on 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to his left. Under pressure, that's knocked down by big number 9. It'll be 4th down. Flag on the play in the interior. Let's see what that's about. Holding, personal foul, offset. So it'll remain 3rd down. It'll remain 3rd and 5. Trips to the right. Single up top. There's a snap. 29 up the middle. He's got the 1st down. 1st down. Highlanders. Flags come in. Little extracurricular out there. officials discussing it with the staff of the Eagles. Holding on Dunedin. Unsportsmanlike. They offset again. So they're going to replay third down again. So that'll negate the first down by number 29, and they'll reset everything, and it'll be 3rd and 5 again for the Highlanders. And the staff for the Highlanders wants an explanation as well. All right, here we go. Two to the right, one to the left. And the Eagles are drawing offsides. No, motion on the Highlanders. That's going to bring up to a 3rd and 10. Quarterback dropping back. Maybe that's picked off. Number 1 with the pick. He's still going. And he's going to get the pick 6. Touchdown. Golden Eagles. Let's go back and take a look at that one. That was right after he fell, but no one caused him to fall, so he wasn't down by contact, so he could get back up and go in. And the Golden Eagles lead 12-6. have a timeout on the field. Pending the PAT. Let's go back and take a look at that pick six one more time while we have a break. And he's able to get that in. That was just a little over a 40-yard pick six. .903 left here in the first half. Long timeout.
A lot of longer on the field too tonight.
Eagles line up for the PAT. Quarterback scrambling. They're gonna. He got it out of there. Incomplete. So the Golden Eagles on the pick six lead 12-6. Let's take another look at that touchdown, the pick six, while we set up for the kickoff. Golden Eagles set to kick with 9:03 left here in the second. Short kick. Highlanders pick it up. Number 9 picks it up around the 35. He's still going. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag's about. I think the officials have more yardage than the teams do. They need to clean this up, get this thing flowing. First down. They're going to mark that flag off first. That was a big one, 15-yarder. That was against Central Florida. So that's going to give Dunedin a first down inside Golden Eagle territory. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. There's a snap. Quarterback was not looking, but he's able to get it out of there. Nice catch over the far side. Down by contact. Second down. I don't know how he got that ball out of there. He wasn't ready for it at all, but he reacted quickly.
They changed the quarterback too.
Gain of about 5, 2nd and 5. Dropping. Going deep. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Third and 5 for Dunedin. There's a snap. Under pressure. Makes 2, miss. Keeping the play alive. Looking for some help from his receiver. Somebody needs to come back to him. He's going to take off and run. And that should be a Dunedin 1st down. And they're signaling for the clock to continue to run. He ran about 100 yards to gain 8, but it's a 1st down. Two to the left, 2 to the right. There's a snap. It's dropping back. And that's caught. Let's see where they spot that. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 again for the Highlanders. There's a snap. Quarterback rolling to his right. Looking. He's going to go back across in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Intended for number 1. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 5 for the Highlanders. There's a snap, quarterback looking, and it's incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 for Dunedin. Highlanders line up for the field goal. There's a snap, placement, a hold. It's good. Highlanders 9, Golden Eagles 12. That was where was that ball at 30? That was just over a 30-yard field goal for Dunedin. Pulls them to within 3 of the Golden Eagles. There's a kick. Boy, he got all of that one. That's going to go into the back of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10, Central Florida here in just a moment. And they just marked off another penalty, this time against Dunedin. They set the ball to 35. Over the middle. That's caught. He's still going, breaking tackles. All the way down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, number 6. Number 8, I'm sorry. Number 8 on the reception. He takes himself out of the game and heads to the sideline. Hopefully he's all right. He was favoring that leg. And that's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. There's a snap. Quick pass out here in the flat to the left. He's going to be dropped for a loss. It'll be third down. Third and 13 for the Golden Eagles. There's a snap. Quarterback under pressure, makes one miss, dives forward. And he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down. I have a scoring update from the Orlando area. The Knights defeating the Jets 8-0 over there in Orlando this afternoon. So the Knights moved to 2-0 on the year. Getting that win over in Orlando, that sounds like that was a defensive ball game over there in Orlando. And that's a nice punt. And it's going to take, did he get it? He got it. Oh, what a play. He's able to down it inside the one. Let's go back and take a look at that. Heck of a punt for Central Florida. And he's able to down that thing and take it out of bounds right inside the 1 yard line. With 2:13 officially left here in the first half. So if you're the Highlanders, you got to be real careful right here back in your own end zone. That's incomplete. It'll be second down. He pushed the pile forward. He's able to get out of the end zone with it. It's going to be third down. And we'll take a break for the 2-minute warning. Golden Eagles 12, Highlanders 9. As we resetting for the 2-minute warning. Okay, let me do that. There we go. Back in the end zone, he throws it incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, so a huge punt coming up here. Punter will be in his own end zone. Golden Eagles should get fantastic field position here with minute 50 something left in the first half. First down, Highlanders. So on 4th down, with their backs to the wall, the Highlanders get a 1st and 10. And they're going to tack on a few more for a penalty against the Golden Eagles. Quarterback dropping, swings it out to his left. And he has another Highlander 1st down. Personal foul, face mask against the Golden Eagles. So that's going to add another 15 to the play. Quarterback getting away from the pressure, sets up, goes deep. Incomplete. Second down. Flag on the play. Again, motion on the offense. Procedure. It'll be first and 15 after the penalty. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Quarterback dropping. No pressure, going deep. Got a man. Oh! Almost complete. Just off his fingertips. Second down. Third and 15. Trips to the left. One to the right. Quarterback dropping. Gonna run away from the pressure. And he's gonna run out of bounds. Clock continues to run. And Dunedin uses, they have one timeout left.
He said, the ref said to keep it running. I stopped it at first, and then he motioned to keep it running. That's what I thought. I stopped it at first. I thought the clock should have stopped too.
What's that?
I said I thought the clock should have stopped too.
I mean, he came out of bounds over here on this side. I actually stopped mine, and then I looked over, and yours was still going. So,
Yeah, the ref was telling me.
yeah, I know. I know you were just going by what he said, what the official downstairs does. It's going to be 4th and 9 after the timeout. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping. Rolling to his right, to his left. He's going to come back and throw to the end zone, incomplete. And that should be a Golden Eagle first down. We have another flag on the play. First down, Golden Eagles. And it looks like the Eagles are going to be content to take it at halftime with a 3-point lead. We have made it to the halftime break. Eagles 12, Dunedin 9. And that will do it for the first half. We will be back. How many minutes are you guys doing for halftime?
What's that?
How many minutes are you guys doing for halftime?
I
15 or
I
20?
think it's 15. This is my second game here, so.
All right. We'll go with 15. We'll be back in 15 minutes. You're watching the UFLX on VSN when we come back. right, good evening and welcome back to Zephyr Hills, Florida. I'm Adam Bell for Varsity Sports Nation. Thanks for logging on and watching. Let's take you back through the first half, some highlights from the first half. Let everybody know how we got here. This is with 6:37 left here in the first quarter. The first touchdown of the night by the Highlanders after a huge interference call that got them deep in Golden Eagle territory. Then later on, with 12 minutes left in the second, Golden Eagles pushed the ball into the end zone to tie it up at 6. And then that pick 6 with 9 minutes left in the first half. Number 1 goes about 45 yards and takes it in. And the Golden Eagles lead 12-9. And here's that punt that was down to inside the 1 in the first half. And those are your highlights from the first half on your UFLX Game of the Week. Both teams are back out on the field. We just have a few seconds left here in the halftime break officially. Scorekeeper giving them the horn. Let's go. Second game of the season, so you expect some flags, but you'd like to see the teams kind of clean it up a little bit here in the second half and get a game flow going here in the second half on this Sunday evening, especially with a storm brewing coming in. Lots of rain and lightning expected a little bit after 8 o'clock tonight. Was the forecast I looked at pregame. Let me double check that. See if that's been updated since pregame. Actually, they have updated a little bit. It looks like light rain coming in around 8. With the bad stuff, the heavy stuff hitting about 10 o'clock tonight. So they have updated that a little bit here for the Zephyr Hills area. So that's good news weather-wise. The Golden Eagles will kick to start the second half. And we are underway in Zephyr Hills with the second half. Picks it up at about the 15-yard line. 89 on the carry, breaking a couple of tackles, and they're going to wrap him up. At about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Highlanders. And we start the second half where we left off with a flag. 15-yard penalty against the Highlanders. There's a snap, handoff, number 29. He breaks one tackle out of the backfield, gets positive yardage, gain of about 6. It'll be second down. Handoff again, coming back this way. The fullback. That's a first down for Dunedin. 18 and 54 on the stop. 80 on the run, on the carry. First, and then we have another timeout. Injury timeout this time. And they've got him up on his feet. Looks like they're going to bring him to the sideline. Hopefully he'll be all right. Favoring that right leg. That's number 1 for the Golden Eagles. First and 10 after the injury timeout. Dunedin comes to the line, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. There's a snap, handoff back this way to number 80 again, making some people miss, and they're going to bring him down after about a 5-yard gain. Number 23 on the stop for Central Florida. Two to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. They're going to throw a slant. That was tipped to the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. It's going to be third down. 3rd and about 6. There's a snap. Quarterback looking, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. Fourth and 6 for the Highlanders. Big down coming up. And there's an audible by the quarterback. Trips to the right. There's a snap. Looking under pressure. He gets away from it. And he may have gotten slung close to a 1st down, but it's going to be short. 1st down, Golden Eagles. First and 10, Central Florida at the 48. And movement it's going to be offsides against Dunedin. Official on the far side says false start. So that's going to bring the officials together. They'll talk about it for a second. And they're going to mark that off against Dunedin offsides. It'll be 1st and 5. There's a snap, handoff over to that left side, number 10 on the carry. Flag on the play. Holding is the initial signal. That's going to back the Golden Eagles up. It'll be 1st and long for Central Florida. There's a snap. complete out here in the flat to number 7. And he's going to get just a couple of yards past the original line of scrimmage. Trips to the left. There's a snap. Looking. No pressure. He's got all day. Incomplete. Third and 9. Two to the left, one to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping. Quick pass over the middle. And that's going to be picked off. Number 0 taking it up the sideline. He could go. Touchdown. Dunedin if it holds. There is a flag on the play. That was not picked off. He fumbled it. He picked it up on a bounce. I thought it was picked off, but I saw on the replay he picked it up on a bounce. Took it the distance, but let's see what the flag is about. It would be after the turnover, so it may have just been a block in the back. That's going to negate the touchdown. Did you see a block in the back?
No. I also didn't think he caught that.
Yeah.
I felt like he was bobbling it the whole time. I wasn't sure if he had possession of that.
I'll replay it one more time, see if I see that block in the back over there. Let's see. I don't think that was a block in the back. The Golden Eagle had turned trying to make the tackle, and a Highlander hit him. They were facing each other. So I'm gonna do it one more time while they're still discussing it. See if there's somebody else. It wasn't that one. Couldn't have been that one. I don't see it. I mean, it could have happened, but I didn't see it. At least not on what I was looking at. But nevertheless, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Dunedin, so they'll take the touchdown off the board. That's a huge call. He's caught in the backfield by number 9 and 24. Be a loss of a yard on the play. Handoff right up the middle. And they're going to stop him after about looks like it may be a 5-yard gain, possibly 6. Another flag on the play. Against the Highlanders, they call holding. Second and long. That's caught. But I don't think it's going to stand. Oh, it will stand. I was offsides on the defense. So a heads-up play by the Highlanders to keep that play live. And that'll make it officially 9:47. So let me run a couple of seconds off here. 9:47 left here in the third. And there's movement again. That's going to be a free play. That was definitely on the defense that time.
Must have one hell of a snap count.
What's that?
Must have one hell of a snap count. Keeps working.
First and 5 after the penalty. Inside the 10. There's a handoff up the middle. And he's going to go down at around the 5. It'll be second down. Keep it on the ground, guys. Man. Good game, though. 3-point ball game is a good game. Just wish they'd clean up these penalties a little bit. Handoff right up the middle, and they are going to get him number 29. They may give him progress to the 5. It's going to be third and 2. And we have a timeout on the Highlanders. That would be their first timeout this half.
First.
Earlier this afternoon, a big game over in Orlando. The Knights winning that one 8-0. I see that game was getting a lot of chatter on social media. And we're about to come back after the timeout. Third down and 2. They can get a first down without getting in the end zone. There's a snap, handoff. Dives forward. Oh, man. He got the first down. Couldn't quite get in. First and goal for Dunedin. I did a game last night with the Indians and the Bereans. 103-yard pick six in that game.
Wow.
Yeah, that was wild.
Pick 6 in this one was pretty nice.
There's a snap. Quarterback is going to keep it, and he's not going to get in. It's going to be second down, and he's going to lose 2 on the play. It'll be second and goal from the 4. Looking to throw under pressure. They're going to wrap him up. Drop him for a loss. Going to be fourth down. Third down? I'm sorry, third down. I thought it was fourth.
I think this is third.
Third and goal. 1, 2. I guess so. Third and goal. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping, looking to the right. He's going to run to the right. Comes back and throws left. Incomplete. Now it's fourth down. Sir?
So was that 10 plays inside the 20?
And the Golden Eagles want a timeout. Icing the kicker. He's hit one tonight. He hit one from about 30 yards at this end, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So he has hit one. He'll be kicking into the wind, so that might be a factor. He did attempt one earlier in the first half that went wide left at this end. But the wind definitely could have played a role in there. It is, yeah, it is blowing. There's the kick. It's good. He hits that one. We are tied at 12. With just inside 5 minutes left here in the third, tied at 12. How big is this call right here, though, folks? If this doesn't get called, Dunedin's in the lead. I'm still looking for that block in the back. I don't see it. I still don't see it. But nevertheless, we are tied at 12. All right, set the kick. And here we go. He's going to squib it. Number 2 on the carry. First down, Golden Eagles.
Here comes the rain.
There's a snap. And they're going to wrap him up in the backfield. Tackle was a little high, but I don't think it was a face mask. Tackle made by number 0. That's going to be a loss on the play of about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, two to the left now. There's a snap, quarterback dropping under pressure. He pulls it back in, throws, it's incomplete. Gonna bring up third down. Flag on the play, gonna move him back. It's gonna be 3rd and 15. Incomplete. Fourth down. Fourth and 15. Punting unit comes on for Central Florida. Gets that one out of there. It's going to be a short kick. Well, it takes a Golden Eagle roll. Breaks one tackle. And he will be brought down right there at about the 46. 89 on the return. 18 coming off the bottom of that pile for Central Florida. 1st and 10, Dunedin. Ball's on the ground. Golden Eagles have it. First down, Central Florida. Two to the right, two to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback dropping back. Going deep in double coverage. Incomplete. Second and 10. Bobble the snap, gets the handoff, number 5. Positive yardage. It'll be third down. Flag on the play. We'll back them up. It'll be second and long. Low snap, quarterback's going to take off with it. No gain, it'll be third down. Trips to the right, 2 to the left, empty backfield. And he's going to take off and run. Gain of about 8, depending on where they spot it. Gain of 6. Oh, he goes back 1 more yard. Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 15. 4th and 15. Golden Eagles going for it. 5 wide, empty backfield. And the Highlanders are going to take over with pretty good field position at midfield. First down. First and 10, Dunedin. False start.
And just so you know, they're sending everybody again on the linebacker side. They're all coming. They're both 54 and 18 are coming right through the middle. They're both coming through the middle right now. Unless they back out the last second, but I don't think they're gonna.
First and 15 after the penalty. Hand off. Trying to get around this left side. Maybe a half a yard. 54 on the stop. It'll be second and almost 15. And here comes the rain. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We're headed to the fourth. Tied at 12.
He wants to go get him.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 15. Quarterback dropping back. Got a receiver. First down. First and 10 Highlanders at about the 33-yard line. Almost within his field goal range. And that's incomplete in the back of the end zone. Second down. Flag on the player on that far side. Still checking on the injured player. Hopefully he's all right. Okay, he's getting up now and headed back to over here to this sideline. That's number 9. That's a good deal, seeing him up. Don't want to see any of these guys get hurt. They all pay to play. Nobody's getting paid that I'm aware of, so they all got to go back to work Monday morning. And here comes the rain again. Low snap. And they're going to drop him for a loss. It's going to be second down. Flag on the play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I know.
You guys doing good?
Good.
What's happening? How you doing, young man?
Good. Just came back from the Orlando game. Made it on time to see some of this one too. Rain started one day.
Yeah, it is.
Commissioner Mack in the house.
Yes, sir. On the road.
There's a snap. Swing pass out here to the right. Looking for somewhere to go. They're going to wrap him up. That's going to bring up a fourth down.
Everybody's requesting you right now.
Commissioner, you got time for a quick interview while you're up here?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Here, I'll just, we'll turn on the. All right, I'm getting everybody now, y'all. I turned on the internal mic, okay? Thoughts on your first 2 weeks, Commissioner? What do you think so far? How's the league going?
Man, everything's going well, man. We're having great games going on, great matchups going on. Everyone's loving the broadcast. Man, just got word that, from one of our broadcasts there, the game that we just did had over 20,000 views. It's growing and growing, so we're looking to do great things here in the UFLX and continue that second chance for the average man.
It's up. And. Oh! Almost! What a kick! So the Golden Eagles. He almost nailed that one.
That's our luck tonight, though. That's our luck tonight, though. You know what I mean? Oh my God! That was 55 yards.
This is an outstanding game.
Now I know you had one game get postponed due to Valentine's. When are you replaying that game?
That game's going to be replayed on our makeup day. It's going to be on May 2nd. We have a couple games that's actually going to be on that May 2nd there as well with the Ballers and the Cobras on the May 2nd. The Chaos is going to have their game against the Monsters on that May 2nd date as well. So, certain things happen due to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know, so we're having to shift some things around to make sure that everyone does get their 10 games in place.
Very good. Very good.
Well, tell it.
Week 3 coming up next week. I got some very good matchups next week. I know my crews will have 2 of them, up at the Cobras and up at the Ballers.
Yes.
So we're excited to be a part of this.
Oh yes, those are going to be some great matchups there as well. There, 2 great teams going at it, man, with their particular opponents there. So I know we're going to look forward to those great games they're approaching in week 3.
There's a snap. Quick pass out here in the flat. Number 32 dropped immediately. 2nd down. Might get lucky with the weather tonight. A little bit of rain, but nothing like what up north is getting right now. And back home, we're getting nailed up there.
Oh, yeah, exactly. The
Like-
weather is a little different here up north, but yeah, down south we are getting a little rain here. It's coming down pretty hard right now. As soon as we were leaving Orlando at the other game, it was starting coming down there as well. I thought it was going to be a little better down here. But it looks like it's now coming down hard. But I know our players will get through it.
They keep it on the ground. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Clock continues to run. Yeah, with that 5 o'clock start, I thought we might get this one in before the storm showed up. But a lot of flags in this one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a lot of flags.
A lot of flags in this one. That's
Yeah.
getting through it, though.
Oh, yeah, it's early in the season. They'll get all that worked out, I hope.
Yes, sir.
Get it smoother as the season goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we're hoping for.
Now he picks up and goes with it, and he may get the 1st down after he was slung forward. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be an interesting spot right here. 4th and a yard. Barely a yard. Let me ask you something. We had a play earlier in the game. Pass interference. In this league, is pass interference 15 yards or the spot of the foul?
Spot of the foul.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's all NFL rules. And the only thing that's not NFL rules in this game is the dynamic kickoff. But everything else is NFL rules.
I got you. 4th and short. Swing. Oh!
Ball's listed.
A flag on the play. They picked the flag up. That's going to be a 1st down. Excuse me. 1st down for Dunedin. You were there at the Orlando game this afternoon?
Yeah.
It was a defensive ball game, wasn't it? 8 to nothing?
8 to nothing. I mean, back and forth. Great defenses on both sides. Then the quarterback, scrambled and finally scored and finally put some points on the board, and it was pretty much over. I kept saying, man, the first person that scores is going to win that game. And
And that's what happened.
exactly what happened.
I need some UFLX gear. How do I go about getting that?
Yeah. So UFLX gear is actually going to be on our website there again. Our store was down there for a minute, but now we have a new vendor, so it's It's going to be back up in the next week, and you'll be able to get it at the www.uflxfootball.com.
All right. First and 10 for the Highlanders. And they're going to drop him for a loss. That's a sack for Central Florida. Second down and 14. Snap, handoff going around that left side. Looking for some room. He's got a block out there. And that'll go for positive yardage. Couple of yards shy of a first down. About 3 yards shy of a Highlander first down. I think a field goal might win this game tonight. There's a snap, handoff up the middle, number 29. And he'll get a yard maybe. It's a huge call coming up here for Dunedin. How far can he kick that thing? Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Hard count might draw him off sides. There's a snap, handoff over that left side, makes one miss. There is a flag on the far side too. The spot is just shy of the 35. But the flag is against the Highlanders.
Do we have a fake punt? Do we have a fake punt?
First down, Golden Eagles.
Hey, Chris, do we have a fake punt if we don't get this?
Hold everything. All right, after the penalty, it's going to be 4th and 10. There's a snap. They're going to kick it. And that's going to take a Highlander roll, but into the end zone. So now it'll be 1st and 10 Golden Eagles. Just over 6 minutes left in this one.
We go overtime or just we ended a tie? If it goes to 2 hours?
NFL rules.
That's what I'm saying.
NFL rules. You know, overtime.
First down for Central Florida. You got to figure whip ball. Might see a turnover pop up here in the final moments of this game. Rain is blowing into the Golden Eagles.
The president is down there. My brother's here. I'm the commissioner and CEO. Oh, he's
Golden Eagles decide to keep it on the ground here on the first play from scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 9.
both teams get a chance.
And we have an injury timeout.
For that, whoever scores up at every same as NFL.
.13 scrambling. And he gets the throw off. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. Inside 5 minutes left. Two to the left, two to the right, 3rd and 9. Passing down here for Central Florida. Motion man to the, no, he's coming out. That's going to be a flag. That's a huge call right there against Central Florida. Third and about 14 now for the Golden Eagles. 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Single back in the backfield. A little bit of a high snap. He's going to roll to his right. And that's picked off.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Get in there.
Dunedin into the end zone with a pick six.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And a penalty flag.
They're lining up for the PAT. And they're going to mark off a penalty. This might put them out of a.
I think we're one short, I think. Count your guys.
We're one short, guys. We're one short.
Coach, does he have that kind of range? Does he have that kind of range?
He kicked it from 55.
Here's 11. We're good.
They're good. Somebody get Zay back.
Came off the field.
Why is he kicking it from 30? Is that an extra point? Oh, got a penalty?
While they're trying to work this out, let's go back and look at the pick six real quick. That gave Dunedin the lead. There's a quarterback rolling to his left, comes back and throws over the middle, and that's picked off. Bobbing and weaving through traffic, and he's in. 4-6 to give the Highlanders the lead.
What's going on? They got the 3 goal. What's going on?
It's a touchdown.
What's the problem?
White hats over on the sideline. Let's see if I can get a shot of the official over here on the sideline discussing the situation.
They can't block. They can't block pitch if they have to block pitch. What, a kicking block?
Officials coming back onto the field now.
Wait, no, I'm not seeing that in the NFL. That's like Louis. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. No, no. No, man. No, NFL kickers do not use kicking blocks during games. All is placed the hell out of them. Hold it. There's no. No, no, there's no blocks. No, there's no blocks. Just look it up. There's no blocks in the NFL. It's only for practice. They can use those in practice, but not in the games. All right. Yes, sir. I'll post this in the group now so everybody got confirmation.
Brent just told him no.
Yeah.
It's in the rule book.
Yeah. It's in the rule book. Yeah. No, I'm posting it out to you.
all night.
A kicking block?
Yes. They kicked 2 field goals with it, or 2 extra points and a field goal with it.
No, that's in Little League. You can't use a kicking block. Come on.
Argued with us earlier, told us they could.
No. There's no kick. Like, that's not like, I haven't
Like,
seen
I
that
don't
in
even
years.
know. So
No,
that's why
there's
we
no,
called Brent. Brent
Yeah.
went to the rule book.
Yeah.
He said no, absolutely not.
Yeah. There's no kicking blocks.
All right, we're going to resume play here with 4:24 left. Here's the PAT after the penalty. It's going to be a long one. There's a snap, the hold, the kick. They're going to return it.
Cut back. You should have cut back. If you were smart, too. You got my courses.
PAT is no good.
Because he would have been able to get 2 points out of that.
Highlanders 18. Golden Eagles 12.
So now it goes back to kickoff, right? Because
Yeah.
that wasn't ran back.
Yeah. He goes
Yes,
to regular
kickoff.
Yeah. If he ran it back, he would have got 2 points.
Right.
Dunedin will line up for the kickoff with 4:24 remaining in this one.
They've been using a block on the extra points. What? I said that you can't use a block on the extra points.
You can't use a block, period.
Even on kickoff, you can't?
On kickoff, yeah. Well, no. On kickoff, you use the kicking stand.
The tee, the block.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can't use a kicking block on that.
On field goals?
Period. Yeah. Yeah, Brent, I'm here. I'm trying to post it in the chat now. Yeah, it's no blocks. I just told you. Yeah. Exactly. And I'm posting it right now in the team chat. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. That's easy. Yeah, that's easy. All right, cool. Yeah.
And that's going to go into the end zone, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Central Florida.
We can hear you.
go, 1st and 10.
Going the other way.
Handoff, number 5 over that right side. He's got some room. Burst forward. Gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down. Timeout's correct on your scoreboard. Are the timeouts correct?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Each team with 2 timeouts. And off again, number 5. Over that right side, they're going to give him a spot just past the yardstick. 1st down. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Down by 6. Clock's running, coming up on the 3-minute mark. Under center to the fullback, up the middle. Gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down. They're being very patient. Clock's running. Wet football, and after that pick 6, they may be a little concerned with throwing it, but they're going to have to eventually. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. I don't think they're going to get this one off. They do. They get it off. And that's going to be a loss on the play. Third down. And that'll be the 2-minute warning here in Zephyr Hills. Commissioner, toward the end of the season, looking way ahead, the championship game, will that be hosted by a neutral site, or is that going to be best record?
Oh, no, it's going to be a neutral site.
Neutral site.
Yes, we're actually looking down in the Clearwater or St. Pete area.
Okay.
There for our championship game there. Want to have everybody close to the beaches. You know,
Right.
a good time there in June. I think it's around June 13th is when we're looking for our championship game. But yes, it's going to be down in sunny Clearwater or St. Pete.
Right on the beaches. Everybody have a good time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
And enjoy some great football.
exactly.
That sounds like a good time. There's a snap. Quick pass. Ooh, that was almost picked off. It's going to be 4th down. If that pass hadn't have been low, that might have been another big 6. Defensive back was breaking. Fourth down. Huge play coming up right here. Man in motion to the left. Trips to the left now. There's a snap. 13 under pressure. And they're going to wrap him up for a huge loss. It's going to be first down for the Highlanders. Central Florida does have 2 timeouts, but
Get it pretty low.
so Dunedin may need to get 1 first down and run the clock. Here we go. First down, handoff. Over to that left side, and Central Florida immediately calls the timeout. They'll have 1 left after that.
Hit that first for a really important field goal.
Hey, any of your other crews, video crews that come here, let them know T-Mobile does not work here. I had to turn that one off and use the AT&T.
Okay.
So that way your guys don't drive all the way over here and they can't do anything. There's a snap, handoff. He's going to go forward for some positive yardage, still going. And I think they blew him dead. So that will be Central Florida's final timeout, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. They blew it dead
I can't believe
back at the 20. This wind has blown the yard markers everywhere. I'm going to turn this light on over here. Does that bother y'all? All right. There we go. Quarterback rolling.
why would you?
False start on the Highlanders. It's not over till it's over.
So
Any, sir?
here, it's an Tampa game, it was terrible.
Yeah, the over here I couldn't get it. Wouldn't push it at all on my T-Mobile, and my so I turned on the AT&T and it pushed it right away. So I was talking back and forth with Ontavious to make sure you guys were getting the feed. Last night it was just the opposite in Fort Pierce. It was completely opposite. The T-Mobile pushed it. Yeah, these carriers, they have it all divided out. I go everywhere with three: Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T, because you never know.
The reason why you wasn't seeing it. That's what I'm gonna tell these other people. My Tampa Tigers game is terrible.
Fourth down. Clock running. So Central Florida could get the ball back with around 30 seconds left. Time for one more play. And there's a flag on the play. That'll stop the clock. Delay a game on Dunedin. With officially what you got over there, 42 seconds. 42 seconds, let me change. Now, if you're Central Florida, if you could block this thing and return it, I'd send everybody. Here they come. There's the kick. No good.
They just got to throw the ball.
So the old Golden Eagles will get one more shot at this thing. It's not over yet, folks.
I don't know why they took that delay game.
Commish, we're going to get a miracle finish tonight. He didn't hear me. Matt,
I think
we're going to get a miracle finish down here tonight with 30-something seconds left.
Shoot, you never know in the UFLX, man. Anything can happen in the UFLX. Let's see.
Anything.
37.6 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah.
12.
No timeouts.
No timeouts at all. You never know what can happen in the UFLX.
Here we go. 4 wide for the Golden Eagles. There's the snap. Quick pass out here in the flat, incomplete. Clock will stop on that. It'll be second down. Yeah, I'll always carry all 3 of my carriers everywhere I go when I do these games, because you just never know. Every stadium's different.
And that's smart. He's at Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T. All of them.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Those are the 3 big ones. You know, I used to carry around a Boost too in a Walmart years ago. Those were so spotty, I quit paying for those things. All right, 2nd and 10. Quick pass out here in the flat. Did he catch that? That looked like it might have hit the ground, but they're going to let it play. And they're going to drop him. They're going to have to hurry if they want to get one more play off. Well, if they're bringing the ball, where are they spotting the ball at? He spikes it to stop the clock. One more play, Commissioner.
Sure. 3.7 seconds left in the game.
Yes, sir,
18-12.
officially.
I mean, it's been a great battle here. The weather's kind of hit us at the end here, but these guys are still making it through. Let's see if he can launch it and make something happen. We could have a miracle in Zephyr Hills is what we call it.
Do a old hook and ladder like the old Miami Dolphins in San Diego. You remember that? I know you're about my age.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Those were the days. Those were some great games at that time there. You never know what can happen.
You got to feel pretty good about your product in week 2, huh?
Yeah, we're doing very well there, man. We're getting everybody along here. You know, over 24 teams there, so it's going to be some hiccups there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But, you know, everybody's pretty much, coming together, making things happen, and we're moving right along strong.
There you go. Looking, throws over the middle. That's complete. And he ought to pitch it. He does. And that's going to wind him up right there, I believe. Ball goes out of bounds.
That's the ball game.
That's the ball game, folks. We'll go back and take a look at that winning touchdown real quick. Then we're going to sign out. This is what sealed it for the Highlanders. That pick six right there from about 35 yards out. He takes it in, and that puts the Highlanders up 18-12. Thank y'all for watching the UFLX on VSN this evening. We'll see you next time live on VSN. A whole slate full of games next weekend. You can go to UFLXfootball.com and check out the schedules and pick the game you want to watch on VSN.
Outstanding.
Any big announcements you need while I've got you on the air? You got anything you need to hit?
Not big announcements yet. I would say look forward to episode 7 on UFLX Live. It's going to be soon. Yes, we're going to have some great things, to talk about at that particular time there. Just waiting for a few things, man, to get done, and then I'm going to actually make some big announcements there. So look out for episode 7 for UFLX Live there, and catch all the games there next week for week 3 there as well. www.uflxfootball.com or varsityNation.com as well. So do enjoy, and just know we are UFLX strong at all times.
All right, Commissioner, I appreciate your time as always, man. It's good to see you again.
Oh, yeah, great to see you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody, y'all have a great, well, I was about to say a great weekend, but it's Sunday night.
Yeah.
Have a great week. We'll see you next weekend live on VSN.